Good mid-afternoon, everyone. Before I get into this update, I want to touch base on exactly why I came back on here. My son is at his food therapy, so I wanted to do this update and not just touch base on the charts, as XRP is doing a great job today. I'm looking for a close over, and we're in the margin of range right now of, being securely over here. Let's go to the other chart real quick. Of being securely over that 229.4. This would be a fantastic close. Sure, you could ask yourself, would there be some kind of back test later? But that would remain to be seen. If we could break up and over, we're up as high as 239 almost. Right now, it could be that moment where we come back down and hit this 229 on the backside or 228.5 as support. But our next layer up, assuming we don't give back that 229 area, is we're going to be in good shape here. We're going to be heading up towards that 244.5 right now. It's what it looks like we're going to be trying to do here. So we'll just look at that just slightly. We'll have a live tonight around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be home doing the live, so it'll be great. But we also need to talk about, and this is the main reason I want to do this right now, about how the Securities and Exchange Commission is getting very close here to changing the status of XRP from a security to a commodity. So we're getting very close here. So the Securities and Exchange Commission is considering changing XRP status from a security to a commodity, just like Ethereum, which, that would make it very, very intriguing for institutions as well as this. We already know the Commodities Futures Trading Commission is basically overseeing now some of these insuances of fault or not fault. So it makes sense that would happen. So we'll read through that. We'll look at what's going on, if any filings and things like that. And then we'll take a look at the chart, not too much deeper than we already have. Look at the XRP Bitcoin pairing along with the XRP market cap and see where we sit. So good mid-afternoon, 2:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, March 14th, 2025. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So, real quick, Bitcoin up 4.33%. We've gotten over a very key level now at 43,253. Our next major pivot point is up here at 86,700. What is that roughly? 86,549. And then after that, it's ball game up. We can start to break back up here if that were to happen. We're in a much wider pattern, so we can't get too excited yet. But at least we can start to move in the right direction. But not until we get back over 86,549, it can still be used as a resistance. But we've got about $2,000 worth of room still above. So a lot of stuff we've been watching there. Don't want to go too deep in. We can talk deeper with Bitcoin during the live tonight. But I want to make sure to get through this because I don't have a lot of time here. XRP, I want to look at the market cap real quick because we know the pricing and the importance of what we've done, but we've not only retaken 129.2 billion, we got on top here at 133.4 billion. Now we're going to have to break up, and in time today, I think we need to get over that 142.9 billion. Well, it doesn't have to be today, but once we get above that, we need to break past the symmetrical triangle and then start pushing our way out. We're still in a much bigger, in my opinion, a long-term cup and handle that goes all the way back from way back here in 2017. And now we're building the handle right now. So if that plays out, I mean, you want to talk about massive, massive potential here. I mean, we haven't even really talked about the 100% bottom line. But let's just say this is, and it came way up here. So, and then built the handle, I think, in a really good spot. But if you look at the depth here, we'll take it from the front. And, we've targeted this before. This is where that target of 247, I just wanted to show everybody. That 247, it's a little off, but close enough. Let's see. 247 at the maximum depth. And then the shorter depth would be up to 209. So that's where we could end up here. That's where we could end up here if this plays out, and that actually is a handle. And it looks like it could very well be. And this would mean that wave 4 could have exhausted itself. We can finally do this wave 5 surge, which would be phenomenal because it's in extreme fear, and this is when you would have the right conditions. That's 50 to 87% more in the XRP market cap if this plays out. This would be a tremendous move. You won't get as big of a hit if you're just buying it now, XRP, but if you bought it back, you know, in the bear market when the community was at 34, 35, even 38, 30. Hell, you could have bought it at 50 or 40 and you'd be feeling this nicely. But we'll see how this plays out. There's still a lot that needs to happen for this to play out in that fashion, but we're getting closer and closer every day. And if we can reverse this properly, I mean, it's going to be spectacular. We know the XRP Bitcoin pairing, it looks like it bottom versus Bitcoin. Looks like a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. We even back tested the neckline on the surge of the right shoulder. And we back tested it perfectly. So if this plays out, we need to get past 0.00003057 sat level. And then we're going to be off to the races. I mean, the total target here is to get up to that 5110 sat level. It would be unbelievable. It would be unbelievable. It would have been a massive surge from the beginning, and we've been targeting this since all the way back in 2024. Way back, machine, when we said that this looks like we're building something. It didn't come out here. We ended up hitting a third time right here. 1, 2, back around for a third. Had a short-term inverse right shoulder here, and then it popped up, but then it had the back test all the way back. And it did, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Man, oh man, it's been a hell of a run, but you know, as good as you feel is as bad as you might feel if this, if it did break down. But as of right now, it's starting to position in a very nice way. And this isn't the ultimate target all the way up here. There's a bigger target up here, but we don't speak of that until we get closer. So that's the technical side of it. We're going to go into that article. If you're looking to trade crypto, make sure you look in the video description below under pinned comments, or just simply go to my homepage, click on the BITUNIX tab, and then it brings all this up. BITUNIX for the rest of the month of March. Make sure if you're a leverage trader and you're trying to take advantage of the free XRP, you look at the conditions when you click on the link and yada, 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 so on and so forth. You can get up to 800 free XRP. I think it's 100 million total leverage trading. If you download or deposit $1,000, you get $100 free or $550 free by trading leverage one time. They have lowest maker-taker fee and lowest selling on spot as well as buying. So that's why I take advantage of it. There's other exchanges as well. You can send donations, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. You can even join Tom's Army if you want to show support. But, you know, I'm not going to talk about that. So let's get into this. So XRP nears commodity status as ruling and utility shape SEC talk. The SEC is considering changing XRP status from a security to a commodity, just like Ethereum. If this motion passes, XRP will have less on its plate to deal with, government restriction in its favor, and will take a better position than the market. In the meantime, Vermont has withdrawn from its lawsuit against Coinbase, blaming the SEC for shifting its position on cryptocurrency regulations. Such developments have substantive impact on laws categorizing and regulating cryptocurrencies. SEC reevaluates XRP status amid changing regulations in cryptocurrency. The SEC versus Ripple case makes everyone anxious for a conclusion, as the commission accused XRP of being an unlicensed security and tried to suspend its trading activity. However, recent reports suggest that the two parties are set to reach a settlement, with Ripple looking to negotiate adjustments that could have massive implications for the crypto space. Fox Business Network correspondent Charles Gasparino reported that the Securities and Exchange Commission is looking into whether XRP will continue to trade as a commodity as opposed to a security. Much like Ethereum made its transition from an ICO to a commodity, he noted that only difference is that Ripple was sued, but Ethereum wasn't, because Ethereum had since transformed into a commodity. If the motion is to change XRP from a security to a commodity gets approved, the effects will spill over to the country's cryptocurrency regulations. Security and Exchange Commissioner Hester Pierce hinted that some digital assets like meme coins won't be treated as securities anymore. The commission is also interested in partnering with the U.S.'s top commodity regulator, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, CFTC. This was my speculation and my own conspiracy for years, that I said that this was the way it would play out, and it is. If the SEC settles its issues with Ripple, XRP's market value may reach an all-time high. Ripple wants XRP to be like Ethereum, so that the SEC classifies it as a commodity for transactions and not as investment contracts. The SEC could also consider past legal cases to support its decision, including a 2022 lawsuit in which Vermont and other U.S. states sued Coinbase for breaking securities regulations with its staking services. However, the company's chief legal officer recently disclosed that Vermont dropped all charges claiming the SEC's new approach to crypto regulations made their old argument irrelevant. Vermont's regulators explained that the SEC has come up with a new task force to review the crypto regulations for the better. And since one state already admitted that its past arguments don't hold up anymore, the SEC may decide it was too harsh on Ripple and take the next step to reclassify XRP. And we know the story. In 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit, and yada, yada, yada. We already know all that, but I just wanted to show you what they're considering with how the SEC is reevaluating changing XRP from a security to a commodity, and that would have major implications, going forward, and that would be a great thing. The overreach would stop. So I'm XRP future millionaire. Don't give up hope. Like we've been saying, everybody's looking to sell, but this is not the time to sell. When crypto fear and greed index is in extreme fear, you're looking to pick up positions. Look at even when it's at 18 right now, down from 21 yesterday. So this is a great time for the market to flip it back into the bullish side because so many people are so fearful. This is what I live for when the market's like this. So make sure you're paying attention. Have a blessed day, everybody, and don't get too carried away with the sell structure because I'm telling you, we've done 4 waves. It's a 5-wave Elliott wave. Eventually, we're going to exhaust that 4th wave, and we're going to end up bringing it home in wave 5. So have a blessed afternoon.